Well, Southeast Texas native is bringing a Houston household staple to the 409. Entrepreneur Fred Wilson tells 12 News he's months away from opening a Frenchy's Chicken in Port Arthur. The franchise will be located at the 2200 block of Gulfway Drive in what was once home to a Church's Chicken.
Yeah, exciting news. 12 News reporter Ebony Coleman joins us. Ebony, the entrepreneur says this will bring jobs and revitalize the south side of the city.
Sure, guys, as a Houston native, I can attest to Frenchy's being a household name, but it's more than that. It's a legacy in Houston that Wilson and Port Arthur Mayor Charlotte Moses says now will be carried into the city.
To bring this well-established and distinguished franchise to the city is just, it's surreal sometimes.
For Port Arthur residents, you may have noticed a new Frenchy's Chicken restaurant taking shape along Gulfway Drive.
I just couldn't pass it up because in my mind I already knew the different type of things that I could do to bring a spark back to that side of town.
For entrepreneur and Port Arthur native Fred Wilson, this location carries childhood memories, including weekly trips to the former Church's Chicken that once stood in the same spot.
We went to churches almost every Sunday, either after church or late in the evening.
The signature Frenchy's blue painted on the poles are a long way away from what used to be a Church's Chicken.
Church's was a big hit back then, but here now we have a Frenchy's coming in the same location, reinvigorating, just bringing new life to our city.
Port Arthur Mayor Charlotte Moses says the restaurant's arrival is not just nostalgic, it means jobs for people who live nearby.
People that are local can say, I can walk from around the corner, I can come from down the street, and this is a job that they can call home.
Opportunities Wilson is grateful to offer.
I'm looking to employ anywhere between 30 to 40 individuals with 3+ years of experience. But our entry-level positions, they will be open to, the teenagers that's wanting to work.
He says Port Arthur will always hold a special place in his heart.
There's a lot of, great people come out of Port Arthur. I feel like they forget about they forget about the city sometimes. And I just want to be one of them people to be remembered as someone that never did.
Wilson says while they're still working out the date and location, they will be hosting a hiring event sometime next month in Port Arthur, and the restaurant is set to open in mid-April. In studio, Ebony Coleman, 12 News.